Jessica's mom is one of the worst human beings alive. You can't convince me otherwise. If you haven't heard about Jessica Hyde, don't worry, I'm going to introduce you. And I'm about to go over 3 things, but you're probably going to agree with me about her mom being a horrible human being after the very first one. And we're talking, this is documentary level. First off, Jessica is 11. She is assaulted by someone living in this house with her and her mom. She goes to her mom at 11 years old the night it happens, tells her mom what just happened and who did it. Her mom then goes into the bedroom where that person is laying down to sleep. Jessica is like, thank God my mom has talked about how she's going to be such a mama bear if anything like this were to happen to her children. The room is silent. And she's like, my mom is smothering them, right? That's what you think. She has seen her mother drag people by their hair and beating them with a broom, okay? This woman doesn't play. But her mom then comes out of that bedroom and makes 11-year-old Jessica go in there and apologize to the person who just assaulted her. To make it worse, she makes Jessica get back in that bed with that person and hug that person as she apologizes for lying about what that person just did to her. Buckle up, we're not done yet. This is how you are going to be for the 2 other instances. Flash forward to Jessica being older, and her aunt calls her her mother's biological sister and is like, I'm having to go pick up your mom in Georgia. They're picking her up, and then she tells me this little nugget. She tells Jessica's aunt that I don't know if Jessica's biological father is actually her biological father because it could also be my brother. How does this happen? She then explains, because the aunt's like, what are you talking about? This Jessica's biological mother was in a group setting with Jessica's biological father and her brother. And if you're like, wait, brother-in-law, like, was these 2 brothers getting her like in this group setting to do this? No, this is Jessica's mom's baby daddy and Jessica's mom's biological brother. It's crazy, right? But this isn't crazy in Jessica's world, because remember who her mom is. So Jessica then does a 23andMe, like the ancestry thing, thankfully, because Jessica's like, there's also nothing wrong with me. So if you have a biological brother and sister have a child, wouldn't there be issues? There's no issues with Jessica. And the 23andMe confirms that her biological father is her biological father.
Just to further explain how much my mother hates me and how much my mother does not like me.
Fast forward to Jessica being in high school, and at this point she now fully understands that her mom does hate her. And if all the other things that have happened didn't make you hate her mother, strap in, because at this point I'm like, I need therapy or something really strong to drink, and it just got worse. But we also have a redemption story, but not for the mom. This mom is for sure going to hell. Jessica is in high school. She's a 16-year-old. Anytime she tells her mom that she likes a boy, her mom starts being weird, like flirty. She finds out at 16 that her mom is getting the phone numbers of these boys that Jessica's talking to in hopes to like date them and like has crushes on them, and her mom is sending them nude pics. Not only is she sending these pictures to these boys, her mom is sending these pictures to 16 and 17-year-old boys. If you're like, hold on, you just said this was a redemption story. It is, because Jessica is now married, okay? And this is what her mom has apparently been doing her entire life. Anytime a male enters that Jessica is remotely attracted to, her mom tries to become the person that man is attracted to and not Jessica. Jessica is now married. Whenever her husband was with her mom at an event, the mother was like hanging all over her husband. Her husband literally pushed this woman away and said, you need to back up. And ever since then, her mom does not like Jessica's husband. So thankfully, Jessica ended up with a man who not only established boundaries, but literally pushed this woman away from him. I hate to break it to you, but Jessica Hyde is 100% a real person. Why is she sharing all of this stuff online right now? Because her mom is also a real person who has a TikTok account. So Jessica doesn't talk to her mom in real life. However, she hasn't blocked her on TikTok. So she is sharing this to hold her mom and what her mom did to her entire life accountable. We are all here for it. I started following Jessica at 50,000 followers. I would not be surprised if she doesn't get 50,000 more by the end of today. Keep in mind, when her mother told her that she didn't need to share anything that happened to her because she needed to protect the family, Jessica's response was, what family? Period, queen. Everything Jessica has shared about her life proves that there was never a family. This was just a group of predators who kept their victims close. If you aren't already following Jessica Hyde, you need to follow her. She is also helping her sister on the road to recovery and getting out of an abusive relationship. She's basically doing what she can with what she has. Also, her comment sections are absolutely amazing. Like, the amount of like comedians in the comments, because whenever you survive something like this, you have to have some kind of sense of humor to help you survive. This is also a place where other people are sharing what happened to them. So if you feel like you don't have a platform to share something like this to hold people accountable, do it in the comment section of her videos, because the amount of support in these comment sections and other fellow victims and survivors and people who just understand this kind of trauma is 100% has nothing to do with her and everything to do with this horrible woman who gave birth to her. It's a place to be.